I've spent my life in the tropical warmth of Sri Lanka and the humid summers of Hangzhou. They say nothing prepares you for the winter in northern China. And today, I found out just how true that is. This is Harbin, where it's so cold it feels like glass. The entire city is built from ice. Hello everyone, my name is Bihandu and this is my 6-day family adventure in Harbin. And in this video, I will tell you everything you need to know before you go to Harbin. Our journey began at 6 a.m. It was still dark and raining when we left our house. We packed into a taxi for the 35-minute drive to Hangzhou International Airport. We were really excited about the trip because none of us has ever been to a place where it is this cold. We didn't bring many clothes because our jackets are heavy and they take a lot of space, and that's where packing for Harbin gets tricky. After checking in, we stopped at Starbucks to grab a coffee. Then, we arrived at the gate and waited until boarding starts. At the end of the video, I'll tell you what you need to wear and what else you need to pack to survive the freezing temperatures in Harbin. We touched down at Harbin International Airport around 1 p.m. The moment I stepped off that plane, I felt it. The air literally fills your lungs differently here. This was my first time experiencing cold like this. Outside, it was a staggering minus 21 Celsius. It was about a 45-minute drive from the airport to our hotel. We didn't have much time to rest because our main goal for the day was to get to the ice festival before the sun sets. So after wearing 3 layers, we hit the road. To beat the city traffic, we hopped on the metro. The metro station was only about 100 meters away from our hotel, and it is a faster way to get around the city when the roads are packed with tourists. We arrived at Ice World just as the sun was dipping below the horizon. Even though there was a long queue at the entrance, we got in really quick, and it felt like we entered into a whole new world. Every massive sculpture was lit from within, and it created this neon frozen city that felt like another planet. We kept going inside just to keep our bodies warm, and we grabbed some warm milk tea to keep our hands from freezing. After exploring for about 2 hours, we headed back to our hotel. We decided to keep it low-key for dinner and ordered in. Day 1 is done, but we have 5 more to go. Day 2 in Harbin started at 8:30 a.m. Our first stop was breathtaking St. Sofia Cathedral. It was built in 1907 and it is one of the most famous landmarks here. We spent about 30 minutes admiring the beauty of Russian architecture and taking some family photos. Next, we took a taxi to the bund of the frozen Songhua River. We weren't planning to be walking on the ice just yet. We were headed to the cable car station, which looks like a massive medieval castle. After grabbing a quick breakfast inside the station, we hopped on the cable car. The view of the frozen river from above is something I'll never forget. As we crossed the river, we spotted another castle in the distance, but this one was special. It's a chocolate castle. Inside, it's filled with chocolate stalls and even chocolate fountains. We had to buy some to try. We skipped the main Sun Island snow sculptures today since we saw many yesterday and headed straight for Harbin Polar Land. This place is huge. After buying tickets, we headed inside. And we caught the seal and walrus shows, which were so much fun. And later, we headed into the Arctic station. There we saw everything from Arctic wolves and monkeys to massive tanks of exotic fish. We spent most of the day here just exploring. After grabbing some ice cream, we headed for the exit. We took the metro back to the center of the city to visit the most famous Songyang street. This street dates back to 1898. It was originally built to transport railway supplies, but it quickly became a hub for international culture. It literally feels like an outdoor architecture museum. At night, the street truly comes alive. The lighting on the old European buildings is stunning, and the atmosphere is so vibrant. Since our hotel is only 150 meters away, we took a slow walk back to rest up. Day 3 started early. We fueled up with breakfast at the hotel and checked out, and made our way to the Harbin railway station. If you haven't seen it, the station is massive. We were heading to Yabuli, a 3.5-hour train journey that takes you deep into the snowy mountains of Heilongjiang province. After 3.5 hours, we arrived in Yabuli. When we arrived in Yabuli, our hotel driver was already there waiting for us. He was very friendly and gave us a great welcome. After we checking into our hotel, we got some rest in. Later on, we headed to the Yabuli ski resort. Now Yabuli is world famous for skiing, but we made a family decision to skip it because none of us has ever skied before, and we did not want to risk an injury that might ruin the rest of our trip. So our driver took us to a place where there was snowmobiling, quad biking and sleigh rides. After having so much fun, we decided to head back to the hotel. But on the way, we took a little detour to visit a reindeer farm. We returned to our hotel, but before we went inside, we played in the snowfield that was right in front of the hotel. We ended the night with a dinner in our room. Exhausted, but so happy. Yabuli might be the ski capital, but we proved that the other snow activities are just as legendary.